This video is just a quick overview of the bowler side of things, just so you know as a manager what the bowlers are seeing on their end. So this is the home page. They'll see the name of the league, what week it is, and some quick options to enter scores. Go to the payments page, go to the schedule, or go to Game Tracker. Game Tracker is just a fun little feature where you can track your games frame by frame by tapping the pins that you left up. And then we do all kinds of stats and stuff. It's just something we included for bowlers. There's these advanced ones where you can add miles per hour. If you set it up beforehand, you can add balls and session types, oil patterns, bowling centers. If you really want to break down your stats like that, we offer that, which is super fun. But besides that, on the homepage, they'll see any announcements, including weekly recaps. Those will show up right here when they are released weekly. They'll see what they have outstanding in terms of dues. They'll see their handicap average games, any standings, recent scores. This league doesn't have any yet. When their next session is. They can report an absence for this week or any week in the future. And depending on the rules that you set during league setup, they can see what their options are. They can either use the absentee score. They can note that they need a substitute. If you allow pre or post bowling, those will be here as well. And then they can also file protests here. Those will show up on the manager side of things for you to review. And that is the home page. They can toggle between multiple leagues if they have multiple leagues from this drop-down. And on this leagues page, they can see a drop-down of all of the rules, so it's easy for them to find. They can go to the schedule and see all the future weeks and past weeks. And then they can also go to the scores. This is where they will enter scores. I'll do a separate video exclusively on that, but this is where it will be for them. And they'll see the week history, the league history here as well with any standings, and the standings is clickable, so you can click on a team and see their full history. And then we'll also see week by week scores here, and then the game tracker is also available here. Lastly, I skipped over the payments page. So this is the payments page. They can see how much they owe, and then they can decide how much they'd like to pay 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. They can pay in full. They can change this if they'd like to. The card processing fee in this league, we've chosen to pass the card processing fees to the bowler so they can clearly see how much they owe and what the percent and the set fee is. They can split the payment with a teammate if they'd like to. They can add a card and auto pay their league dues. They can see the fee breakdown. They can see their payment history when they have one. And that is the payments page. Lastly, the stats page. This will populate as the season goes on, but for now it's blank. And then they can also see all their game tracker stats here.